one half of the Central Empire Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Jared Thumb! The Central Empire Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, JT Energy! One half of the Central Empire Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Rapid Delivery, Rory Fox!
Wrestling fans, it is time for episode 3 of CEW PowerSlam Season 2. Thanks once again for joining us from the Zach's Flooring Arena in Wellman, Iowa. Tonight's episode is one that you just have to see to believe.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Central Empire Wrestling PowerSlam. I'm your host, Jeff Alexander, and this is episode 3, season 2. Tonight, I have a very, very special interview. This guy is a newcomer to the wrestling business. He has wrestled several places. He's a graduate of the Black and Brave Academy, and he is one half of the Central Empire Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you to Jared Thumb.
Jared Thumb would like to give a special shout out to his sponsors this season, the Bell family from Wellman, Iowa, Zach Takis of Shotgun Wrestling Radio, and last but not least, Nick Mahan.
We're about to get interesting, huh?
Tonight's interview with Jared is sponsored by the Wood family, Heather, Shar, Destiny, Drew, and Liam.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Central Empire Wrestling PowerSlam. I'm here with one half of the Tag Team Champions of Central Empire Wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you, Jared Thumb. Jared Thumb, how are you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing pretty darn good right now. I guess fine and dandy, as I always say.
You've been a wrestler for a couple years, and every wrestler that enters this sport has a story. They have a story how they came up and whether they reach the heights or not, but you have a very, very, very unique story. But before we get into that, okay, you are one half of the Tag Team Champions with none other than wrestling's original reality TV star, Rory Fox. For a young up-and-coming wrestler, that's gold. That's gold to have a mentor like that. What has been like being champion and getting to know Rory Fox?
It's been an experience, let me tell you. From seeing what he used to be like to now and how he's changed it and how he's putting me in that right direction. Speaking of like using an example, he's like, look at JT Energy. Look at that snake. He's always slithering in there, and what is he? An oily bag of crap. But what I'm trying to say is Rory Fox, he's put me in the right direction. He's always says, don't be like that guy right there.
I mean,
don't be like him. Be who you are. Be who you are. Have inspiration and have goals for yourself. Don't cheat your way to the top. Always do it yourself.
I mean, becoming a champion is not easy in any federation, but as we saw last season, your journey to the championship was not easy. Between Tim Rhodes, JT Energy, you getting jumped from behind, you being thrown into this match. I mean, from chaos comes opportunity. How does it feel to be a champion? I mean, I don't know how many championships you won in other federations, but how does it feel to be tag team champion?
Well, I'm going to say it feels good, but it's a lot of responsibility because you got a lot of other guys out there that obviously they want to be tag team champions as well. Like, example, me and Rory Fox, he came to me, he's like, how would you like to be a champion, kid? And I'm like, I'd be astonished because, not to mention, I've only wrestled 3 matches here in Central Empire Wrestling, which is a huge deal because you see guys that have to work their way for years, but to be under the wing of Rory Fox, and he's like, how would you like this opportunity right now? Yeah, it would be an honor to be under the learning tree and wing of you, knowing your history.
You certainly moved up the ranks really, really quick in Central Empire Wrestling, and that does put a target on your back. But your story by itself is a reflection of adversity. So I've done a little research on you. So from what I understand is you went to the Black and Brave Academy, okay? And you went through wrestling training. Mm-hmm. And then it was, I think you'd had 1 match, and then some things happened. What had happened?
Well, I had matches. I debuted in April, but somewhere along the line in July of that year, I got hit really hard right under my chin, and throughout those 2 weeks, I started having growth in my face over here, 2 lumps. So I'm like, well, I can move my jaw fine, I can do this, I can do that. I don't know if this is an injury or not. I didn't have health insurance or anything like that, so I didn't really want to go to the doctor, but I had to suck it up and go. And for a while, it started going away. Doctor said after a month, it came back. So he's like, okay, we're gonna do these scans, we're gonna do this. Come to find out, it was cancer.
So you discovered what type of cancer did you discover you had?
I had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, so it's blood cancer. So basically, my whole life I have to watch out for my health. If I don't stay healthy, I may look good on the outside, but if I don't stay healthy on the inside, there can be a lot of problems.
How long did it take you out of the game?
About 3 months. So if I wasn't as well trained or fit as I was at that time, this would have went a way longer process. But since I took care of myself that way, I was able to come back really quickly and be able to get back in the ring, because that was my main goal. Because obviously the first words you hear when you hear cancer, fear, embodies your whole body. And just how I'm stuttering right now, because I'm getting goosebumps talking about it, not the good ones, because I didn't know what it was at first. I never heard of it. And when I found out, you asked that one question: what did I do wrong?
I mean, you're out there, you're going to live your dream, and then you run into a brick wall. But I gotta say, adversity goes back to adversity. 3 months is not long. And are you in remission, sir?
Yes.
How long have you been in remission for?
2 years, almost 3.
That's fantastic. That is fantastic. You had cancer, you beat cancer, and look at you now. You are one half of the tag team champions in Central Empire Wrestling. I mean, that is adversity not many people ever see. So dealing with that, how has that helped you grow as a wrestler, getting to here to this point?
It's helped a lot, because a lot of the challenges I see come my way, it reminds me of who I am, because there's not a lot of people that can go through that process and come back as quickly as I could. Other people, it depends on how your situation goes. I was fortunate enough that I was able to do that, because at the time they were talking, you might not be able to wrestle for a year or 2, because it's blood cancer. It'll break your whole body down in that way. And
yeah, I've had friends who've had that same thing, and their bones become really brittle and everything like that. But here you are standing here today with a belt around your shoulder. I mean, this is, kudos to you, sir. We're really proud. I mean, and I remember one of the first times you did come to Central Empire Wrestling, there was some fanfare surrounding you. There's some people who saw you, knew what you were coming. So, we're really happy to have you here. Did you ever think I don't know how many accolades you've had other places, but do you ever think you get this far so soon?
If you want me to be honest, no. I thought I'd have to be working my tail off like I would anywhere else. You know, old saying, pay your dues and get your opportunities and keep rolling with it. I was, like I said, I was fortunate enough to have the opportunity presented to me, and I was able to take it with gratitude, because not, like I said, there's a whole line of other guys out there that would take advantage of this opportunity and take it for granted. And that's why I take having one half of the tag team titles over my shoulder, I take it with great responsibility. And like I said, always have to be ready for a challenge too.
Well, we are privileged to have you here, sir. We are privileged to have you as one of our champions, and you got a hell of a partner. I mean, Rory Fox, one of the best that comes. Okay, you want to watch one of your matches? I think we need to give the fans one of your singles matches. How about that?
That's all.
All righty. So we're going to go to commercial break right now, get set up. When we come back, we're going to watch one of Jared Thumb's matches right here on Central Empire Wrestling PowerSlam.
On behalf of everyone involved with CEW, thank you for supporting PowerSlam. Your feedback and interaction have been incredible. We can't wait to entertain you all once again in person. Until then, please consider making a donation to the CEW crew. Your donations will help make Season 3 possible. Donations can be made through PayPal and Venmo. The following match watch-along is sponsored by Predator MMA of Ottumwa, Iowa.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Central Empire Wrestling PowerSlam. And we're going to do a nice little watch along. This is going to be your debut match from Central Empire Wrestling when you took on the flawless Brandon Wallace. And like, what are you doing? JG, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Let him go. Let him go. What are you doing? Shut up.
Huh? How you, Thumb? How are you? My ring! I'm the Central Empire Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. Huh? Put a little weight on you. You want to put some weight on your shoulders? You want to be a champion around here? You can't hold anything on your shoulders. I run this show. It's all on me. There we go. Who's down? Huh? You want some? No. Not sorry about this. One bit, Jerry. Somebody had to end you. Somebody had to mess up your 2020. Guess what? Guess what, bud? It's me. I'm gonna be the one to end your 2020. I'm the man around here. I'm the one. Huh? Cry for your partner. Where's he at now? He ain't here to save you. I don't think so, you son of a bitch. Jared, are you okay? You want to mess with me? I'm the man, Central Empire Wrestling! Don't forget it! Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Yeah? Don't do it. I got your thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thumbs down.
Come on, James. Come on.
Come on, what?
You've done enough. You've done enough. Please stop.
As long as there's this, I've never done enough.
Can we get some help?
Ah!
Everybody get some help.
Go ahead, get it, try it, try it.
I give you the experience known as JT Energy.
Get some help. Come on. Brad, get in here. Take some. Here. Don't move your hand. Don't move your hand. Don't move your hand. Okay. You all right? Okay. This is caution. Don't move. Just don't move. Okay. There you are. Okay, very well. Okay, can we sit him up? Can we sit him up? Can you turn over? Can you turn over, bud? Can you turn over? Sit him up. Sit him up. Okay. Jesus, where's his arm?
God's head, God is. Have some pain relief in here as well.
We're gonna need to get him to a doctor before we take him. We don't know how bad it is, so we don't know if it's broken, fractured. We try to get him up. Can you walk up? Can you walk? Are you okay? Come on. Okay. Try not to move your hand, okay? See, this is. Put yourself on the ground, okay? Somebody get the car going. Clint, get the car going. There's hospitals in Washington. We're gonna take you there. Okay. You all right? You okay?
I'm fine, I'm pissed off.
Trying to come up. Right, don't get this stuff in here, okay? All right, let's just, we'll just regroup. Okay, let's just meet back, okay?
What are you gonna do about this?
We'll sit it, okay.
He's just a kid just starting his career.
I know.
On behalf of everyone involved with CEW, thank you for supporting PowerSlam. Your feedback and interaction have been incredible. We can't wait to entertain you all once again in person. Until then, please consider making a donation to the CEW crew. Your donations will help make Season 3 possible. Donations can be made through PayPal and Venmo.